Gwyneth Paltrow's husband Brad Falchuk will always be supportive of her, even when it comes to kissing co-stars. Though the Goop founder had largely stepped back from acting in recent years, she recently signed on for her comeback, starring in a new Josh Safdie-directed movie from A24, Marty Supreme, about pro ping pong player Marty Reisman, starring none other than Timothée Chalamet. Shortly after the film started production in New York City, the co-stars went viral when photos came out of the two filming a kissing scene, and now the Shakespeare in Love actress is weighing in on how her husband really feels about it. During a Q&A session on her Instagram stories on Tuesday, Gwyneth was asked, "How does Brad feel about you kissing Mr. Chalamet?" Gwyneth's answer couldn't have been sweeter, as she maintained he was unthreatened. She explained, "Not because Teep Chal isn't awesome, but he knows he's got my whole heart." She and Brad, a television writer and producer, met when she guest starred on Glee, which he co-created with Ryan Murphy, and tied the knot in 2018. They co-parent her kids with ex-husband Chris Martin, Apple, 20, and Moses, 18, as well as his kids with ex-wife Suzanne Bikinik, Isabella, 20, and Brody, 18. Earlier this year, the couple officially became empty nesters as Moses started his first year at Brown University in Rhode Island, and Brody started his first year at Yale University in Connecticut. Apple is a student at Vanderbilt University in Tennessee, and Isabella goes to Cornell University in New York. In another portion of the Q&A, Gwyneth also opened about what being a free bird has been like. "Thank you for asking," she first said before sharing, "It is very different. I have waves of kind of grief and sadness, and also, I am kind of getting back in touch with this part of myself that I haven't felt like since I was in my 20s before I had kids." Reflecting on what that feeling entails, she added she has a little more space and imagination, maybe, a little more inner space for what I might want to do that day, stuff like that, and noted, "It's evolving, it's interesting." Gwyneth, both with Apple and Moses, hasn't shied away from admitting how difficult the idea of her kids leaving the family home has been for her. In 2022, she told People after dropping off Apple it was horrible. "It was truly horrifying," adding, "I was sick to my stomach, bursting into tears." She shared a similar sentiment ahead of Moses' departure, speaking with the Sunday Times earlier this year. "I've been so defined and so fulfilled by motherhood. I don't even know how to articulate it. It's like the guiding force. It's what I return to," she noted, adding, "I never really go anywhere or do anything because I want to be around my kids while they live at home. It's like, oh, we're doing a girls' weekend here and there, and I'm like, expletive, no, I have 88 days left of Moses living with me."